Today's obituary is brought to you by Warhurst and Hansel Funeral Home. Graveside services. Today's announcements are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansel Funeral Home. Graveside services for Daniel Wayne Poose Carden, age 58, will be at 2 p.m. today at Spring Hill Cemetery. Memorial services for Sue B. Haynes, age 79, of Hansville, will be at 1 p.m. this afternoon at Hansville First Baptist Church. Reverend Philip Wigley will officiate. Memorial services for Aaron Constant, age 31, of Crane Hill, will be at 6:30 p.m. this evening at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home Chapel. Funeral services for Louise Lowry McCurdy, age 88, of Cullman, will be this evening at Livingston Chapel United Methodist Church. Interment will be in the church cemetery. Funeral services for Edward Wynett, the 4th, age 38, of Cullman, are incomplete and will be announced later by Cullman Funeral Home. Memorial services for Jeffrey Lynn Lipsy, age 53, are incomplete and will be announced later by by Moss Service Funeral Home. Memorial services for David Carroll Matthews, 66, are incomplete and will be announced later by Moss Service. Funeral services for Charles Haywood Edgeworth, 80, will be at 2 p.m. this afternoon at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverends Paul Campbell and Bo Pruitt will officiate interment in the Flat Rock Cemetery. Moss Service is directing those arrangements as well. Funeral services for Harold Ray Nuss, age 74, of Center Hill, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Center Hill Baptist Church. Interment in the church cemetery. The family will receive friends from 10 to 11 a.m. tomorrow at the church. Hansville Funeral Home is directing Mr. Nuss's services. Funeral services for Charles Cookie Melton, age 75, of Shelton Grove Community, will be at 2 p.m. today at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Richard Bailey will officiate interment in the New Prospect Cemetery. The family will receive friends 11:30 until 2 p.m. today. Hansville Funeral Home is in charge. Norma Faye Tubbs Henry, age 76, of Cullman, passed away Wednesday at her residence. No services are planned at this time. Hansville Funeral Home is directing. Funeral services for Mary Susan Galano, age 49, of Huntsville, will be at 1 p.m. this afternoon at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home Chapel. Brother Philip Ashley will officiate with interment in Blair Methodist Cemetery. Cullman Heritage Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2, and what a beautiful sunny day it is for a holiday weekend.
It is. I don't think it could have been more perfect
That's
today
true.
so far. I mean, it's only 7, but
Unfortunately, when we get into the weather forecast, we may have rain this weekend, but we hope it's like one of those passing showers kind of thing.
Yeah, just real
Holiday
fast.
rain because of the Sweet Tater Festival
Yep.
coming up, as well as a lot of other activities. Well, let's start with the weather forecast. Our weather's brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. In Cullman, Alabama, the almanac on the 29th of August shows an average high temperature of 90, an average low of 64, the record high 103 in 2007, the record low 52 in 1956. Sunset will occur at 7:17 and sunrise tomorrow at 6:18. The satellite picture, pretty much the same as we've seen for several days now, pretty much clear skies. Here's our forecast for today. Partly cloudy, a high of 94 today. For tonight, overnight low of 71, but look at tomorrow, 80% chance of rain tomorrow, the high of 85. And then as we get to the holiday weekend, 40% chance of rain on Sunday with a high of 90. Monday, Labor Day, 30% chance of rain, a high of 92. And then back up to 95 on Tuesday, 94 on Wednesday and Thursday. So now that the 90s finally got their grip on us,
Yeah, now they're not going to let go. Do they know it's September yet?
Oh, yeah, how true. We're coming up on Monday, isn't
Monday.
it? First
First day.
of September. Well, we have a lot of things to talk about, so let's get right into it. Sweet Tater Festival is Sunday and Monday.
And it looks like there's going to be entertainment, there's going to be door prizes and arts and crafts, food vendors, kiddie rides, and free parking, which is always a good thing. There's going to be a street rod car show from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it's just a $10 participation fee. Go in there and show your car off. Smith Lake Park.
And we mentioned when Tony Leonardi was with us on Monday, they will be doing door prize drawings every hour with gift certificates from Walmart.
Wow. And everybody, that is something everybody can use, I think.
Well, I think so.
Or something.
Usually if you get a gift certificate, you use it no matter where it is.
That's true. That is true.
So anyway, that's coming up Sunday and Monday, the annual Sweet Tater Festival at Smith Lake Park. Remember, that's a different location. They started there last year. Well, like I say, we have a lot of things to talk about. Let's go to our Facebook friend. Who's our friend today?
Justin Schubert is our Facebook friend, and he likes Batman, Go Justin, and Daystar Church. So thanks very much, Justin, for being our Facebook friend, and we're going to give you a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Just come by the station and pick up your certificate.
This is the first full Friday of high school football in Alabama. We had a couple of games last week, but a lot of games, and we want to remind you the Bearcat games are broadcast here on Channel 2 every Friday night starting at 7 o'clock, and that's Jimmy Dale and Jay Mullins on 1340. We carry the audio here, but here's the rest of the schedule. Cold Springs plays at Danville tonight, Cullman at Etowah. That'll be the game here on Channel 2. Good Hope versus Cordova. Huntsville and Fairview play in Cullman tonight.
In Cullman?
Yes, we'll give you some details about that coming up in just a little bit. West Point at Hayden, Holly Pond at Brindley Mountain, and Vinemont at Addison. So that's a full schedule of football games.
It is. It's going to be hard to decide where to go.
Yes. Okay, who's our guest for today?
Mr. Jay Fuller and Mr. Tommy Warhurst are here to be our guests for the day.
They're going to talk about a new radio station in Cullman. So we're going to talk radio.
That's exciting.
Right after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
We had been called up for the first time. Wildfires were getting close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Better when you're coming back if you win, right?
You're exactly right. Tim, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Let's go back and kind of review that game a little bit if you will. It's meeting in the regional game tomorrow night. In the home opener, the Eagles are going to travel to Cordova in Walker County this Friday evening, looking to remain.
Johnny Thornton analyzes Cullman Bearcat football.
Cullman County kickoff is set for 7 o'clock this Friday night. Good luck, Coach, to you.
When radio gets in your blood, it just never lets go. Jay Fuller and Tommy Warhurst are guests today. I know Jay started in high school radio. We won't talk about how many years ago. Tommy, when did you start?
My voice was a lot higher.
Yeah. Tommy, when did you start at radio?
I started in 1989.
89, okay. So like I say, it's in their blood. And Jay has started a new radio station, or what, resurrected one? Why don't you kind of give us the history here?
Kind of. Well, yeah, I actually met you way back when in 94. That was a little AM station on 1340 called WXXR. It, at the time, was owned by Larry Baker and Roger Myers.
Right.
And then those guys had worked together to go to an FM frequency on 95.5. And I was all excited, moving to FM, being a young guy, did not know a whole lot about, I guess, coverage and ranges and things like that. But, there was a tower, and I'm like, oh, show me the tower. So we'd go out and look at that. And then as time went on, I remember working all day long at the old station while they were getting the new station fired up and on the air, and moved all the stuff from the old building to the new building. And then all of a sudden we were on 95.5 FM and 1340 AM. And that was about 1996.
Okay.
I went to Mobile in 1997 to college. I got a computer science degree, which that's still my day job, shall we say, among my other 4 or 5 jobs that I do. In about 1999, I got back into radio. And I'll tell you how that happened. In 1998, I was doing quite a few all-nighters. I was stupid enough to take a summer term. And they wanted to do the entire semester in like 8 weeks. And the teachers didn't care that you only had 8 weeks, so you had to do all this work at one time. And I was listening to the radio station down there in Mobile called 92 Zoo, and there was a night disc jockey on, and I would call him up and tell him what to play. And one night we got to talking, a little bit more detail, and I said, well, I'd love to get back into radio. That seems to be how we all, get these jobs or these gigs. So I went down there and actually, sent them a resume. I had an old weather forecast I had done in '94, which sounds quite funny now. And the guy had told me, send a resume to my program director and had given me his name. I didn't hear his name right. I didn't even address the letter to the right guy. I don't know how I wound up with that job, but that was in 99. In 2000, there was an oldie station down there, 106.5, and 92 Zoo, which was the station I really wanted to work for. And literally the day I started, they had a management shakeup and had locked the doors and didn't answer the phones and would not let me in the building. I was back there banging on the door trying to get in. That was just a great experience.
Yes.
You seem to know how this kind of stuff works in a lot of cases. So enjoyed the radio bug then. Graduated in 2000, moved back up here to Cullman, and in about 2007, I managed to weasel my way into radio again over in Florence. And I worked for, you probably don't even know this about me, I worked for WQLT 107.3 for about 9 months. And the secret I always thought in radio was, fly under the radar, do weekends, don't ever meet the manager, and you can go as long as you want to go. As soon as you meet the manager, you're in trouble. Something's got to change, or they're going to give you a more hard time. So obviously, I've been in and out of radio for a while, and I've, with the internet, I started following all the gossip and rumors and things that were going on. Now, what happened with that 95.5 frequency after I went to Mobile? WFMH was on 101.1 in Cullman, right. Mm-hmm. And they subleased that out to Reality Radio Group, which was out of Birmingham. They wanted to play contemporary Christian, and that became Reality 101. So I don't know what the financial arrangements were, but obviously it was a little bit of money, and so they turned around and either leased or bought, or probably both, that 95.5 frequency from who owned it at the time, the Baker family. Mm-hmm. And the I guess contemporary country or whatever format they had moved from 101.1 to 95.5. 101.1 basically moved to Birmingham, and then come about 3 or 4 years later, some of what we like to call the big guys. There's like Clear Channel Media and Cumulus Broadcasting and a couple of others that have stations all over the country. Yeah. They're nationwide companies. They had a signal 95.7 that was like a rap station or something. I've never listened to it. I just know it exists. And they wanted to expand its signal. So, they did all kinds of what I call nifty things. They paid off the stations east and west of it on 95.5 to move or change their not their frequency, but their power. And then up here, they paid the 95.5 frequency to literally pick up and move to Hackleburg, Alabama, which is about an hour northwest.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they did something similar, I believe, south of there too. But they had to clear these ranges so they could boost to that 95.7 frequency. And when that happened, my favorite story of all of it is they actually had to pay Light 96.9, that's somewhere in Decatur and Huntsville market, that they had to change their city of license to Holly Pond, which is where 95.5 used to be. No, they didn't have to move anything, but they literally had to change.
You need a roadmap to follow all of this.
But that freed up 95.5 here, but it wasn't available. Now, about 2000, 2001 time frame, another sort of movement occurred, and I know it's shocking to believe this, but legislation was actually passed in Congress. When's the last time that happened? Never? Yeah. But it created a new class of radio called a low-power FM. Okay. And there were not a whole lot of takers at that time, 2000, 2001. In fact, the only one that I'm aware of in Alabama is in Moulton. They have a 98.7 or 98.1, I forget which. But it's a low power, and it came out of that original legislation. And then after that happened, I don't know exactly how many stations nationwide got low power and came on the air, but there was a massive pushback from the large companies, whom I may have mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And that was caught up in the FCC and Congress, and they were battling back and forth, and nothing occurred at all for almost a decade. And then finally, the big guys were saying, all right, if you allow all these little guys to power up, they're going to interfere with us, cut down our coverage area, we're going to lose money. They did studies and studies. You know how that goes with the government. And then about literally a year ago, I read, okay, all of this has come through. They've said there's no merit in that. They're going to give it another chance. And at that point, I was like, well, that's exciting. I don't have time to mess with this, though. And some people that I've worked with, and namely a girlfriend that I've had off and on for a couple of years, said, you need to do this. And I'm like, you're crazy. I don't have time to do this. But we'll help you. Okay, so we actually had dinner one night and decided, all right, we'll do it. So I have to say on camera, if it weren't for her, I wouldn't have done it. We went through the process, and then I found out it's a competitive bidding process. They actually go in, and there's not money involved in the application, but you're scored on what you're willing to do in your community involvement, how long you've lived there, and things like that. But if anyone else got wind of this, then I have to compete against anyone else who wanted the application. So try telling a woman to be quiet about something. And this went on for at least 7 weeks. So we did our application, got it submitted, felt good about it, and she's all excited because we're coming to the end of the application window and she's going to be able to talk about it and the government shuts down. If you remember, that was about the middle of November.
Yeah.
When the government finally reopened, they extended the application window like another week, and I'm like,
yeah, don't anybody apply.
So we finally got the application in, and then we had to wait literally another like 3, I think it was in the middle of March when we found out nobody had competed against us. And so we felt like we had the license, but we didn't actually get the go-ahead to build out until early April. And we hit the ground running. I think our first day on the air was like April 13th.
Okay, now for people who haven't listened to 95.5, what are you doing?
She should be here to answer that question. It is what we call an eclectic mix of, I'm not even going to call it rock because rock is, heavy stuff. This is a mixture of what I like, what she likes, and a combination of what people have told us that they would like to hear. So I started out with a lot of the music that I picked up in Mobile that we probably never even heard in Cullman. There's a lot of that in there.
Okay.
She adds a lot of what I would call bright pop, sort of. And literally, if you were to look at the scheduling, it's her song, my song, her song, her song, my song. And then I was talking to Charles Baker because he helped us kind of do the engineering and built it out. And he's like, well, I'm hearing a lot of stuff I've never heard, and it sounds great, but I'm not hearing some of the stuff I want to hear, some of that old sort of classic rock stuff. I'm like, but you're on every other station, Charles. But what we wound up doing is we mixed in some rare classic rock stuff that's part of the mix too. So now it's her song, my song, classic rock, my song, her song, classic rock. And it really is a unique mix.
It is. It is.
And then actually what happened after that,
I was going to say now
Tommy came in the story.
Also.
Yeah. And some other, I mentioned I still do IT work, and I was doing some IT work for a client and mentioned, we had a station, and guy comes out of the back room and says, I'm going to be your sports guy. I'm like, what sports guy? Now, the mission that we told the FCC when we applied is it was going to be a community-based station. We were going to involve the community as much as we could. And this is when you need to go to Tommy and say, Tommy, how did you get involved? And I'll shut up now.
Well, I know Tommy has experience doing sports broadcasting.
Right.
So
I run the play out of the Florence area too. So.
Yeah, I had done sports broadcasting for years, both in Jefferson County and in Cobb County, a local high school, and with the University of North Alabama. And I ran across Jay's station the night of the April 28th tornado this year, when we had the tornado that came through Welty. I'm going through the radio trying to find someone who's covering local weather, and I run across a scanner feed.
I did something nobody else really does. I put the scanner live on the air.
And so I started looking to try to figure out where this station was.
Yeah.
And ran across the Facebook page and the website, and I just sent Jay an email. Didn't know him. Sent him an email and said, hey, have you thought about doing high school football this fall? And he was like, no, we haven't. It's too late in the year. And so I kept feeding him, kind of giving him my resume and what I thought that we could do. And we got together and had lunch a few weeks or so after that. And here we are, ready to do our first broadcast tomorrow night. And it's something that I've got to say thanks to Jay.
Tomorrow night or tonight?
Tonight, I'm sorry, tonight. Yeah. Tomorrow night would be very late. But yeah, we.
You can hear it on demand tomorrow night.
I've got to give Jay thanks for giving us an opportunity to do it. It has been, I added up last night, it's been 11 years since I broadcast a ball game. But on one hand, it feels like it was just a day or two ago.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, it gets in your blood. So we're going to do Hanceville and Fairview tonight that will be at Cullman High School.
Right.
Jason Coretti and I will be doing the ball games. We'll come on the air at 6:40, and you'll be able to hear it not only on 95.5 FM, but you can also stream it via their website at live95cullman.com. Or now most everyone has a smartphone. You can download the TuneIn radio app on your smartphone.
Okay.
And if you are one of our proud service members around the world, you can go and search out Live 95 Cullman on the TuneIn radio app and listen in Germany or listen in California, wherever you are. So it'll bring what's happening here in Cullman to you wherever you are.
What do you anticipate for the rest of the season? Are you going to do county games? You're going to do some Bearcats? What are you going to do?
We're going to do a mix of all the teams in the county.
Okay.
That's our plan and our goal. In fact, next week we are going to go to Vinemont and do Danville and Vinemont.
Okay.
Talked to Coach Scott yesterday, and he's excited to have us. You know, it's something that a lot of the schools, they get some exposure, but any time that they can have a chance to be on the radio and showcase their program and their school and their kids, they get excited about it. So.
Now, you're also doing an afternoon sports talk show, is that right?
I was just thinking that. I'm hoping that they have some excitement going on here, because although these guys have met each other, they don't really know each other. So maybe Tommy and Jason can go against Jason and Ronnie and sort of critique each other and play off each other. We did one of our first live events, at least with the sports show yesterday. The station also had done Celebrate Cullman back at the beginning of the month, but we all piled into Grumpy's Down Under and did a live show that was about 3 hours yesterday. And I'm going to re-air that for everyone this afternoon leading up into Tommy's show. So it was quite entertaining. Not to hear not only the technical glitches, but the content and everything else, and the feedback that we had. It was fun.
Okay, so
tune in at 4 today, and then that will lean right into the play-by-play.
Well, okay,
tonight.
what I'm getting at was, this was live yesterday. Did you make predictions about the SEC games last night? Because I want to hear it today.
Well, I didn't. And Jason Spiegel and Ronnie Barnes probably made a prediction, and I would bet that there were 50-50 because Texas A&M surprised a lot of folks last night.
Yes, they did. We wish you guys well. It sounds very exciting, and looking forward to hearing everything you do. And I'll decide between you and your girlfriend which music and Charles Baker, which music I like best, huh?
Yeah. I think that should work well for you.
All right. Thank you, Jay. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be back with more right after this.
Way down in the heart of Dixie in Cullman, USA, we grow sweet potatoes a good old-fashioned way. Get 'em by the bushels, a dozen by the score. Get Cullman sweet potatoes at your local grocery store.
Paintings of cats?
I sell antique cameras.
I sell mufflers.
Surfboard stemware.
I have no idea how to pack this.
I need help.
I need experts.
It's fragile. Can you be trusted?
The UPS Store Pack and Ship Guarantee. We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it.
So if anything happens to this?
We'll take care of it.
I love logistics.
We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it at the UPS Store.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Wow, everything you wanted to know about Cullman Radio.
No,
right
you just
here.
got it. If you're just tuning in, you just missed it.
And Jay Fuller's mother, of course, Elaine, heads up the museum, so you can see why Jay knows his history.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely, yeah.
He's like a museum of Cullman Radio.
He helped make it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We need to give away some prizes. Let's see what we have to give away for today. We have 2 free tacos from Casa Cafe. We have Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. And one more prize, the day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center, which admits up to 6 people. Those are the prizes for this Friday. Here we go with our merchant ads for today. Of course, we'll ask you a question about one of these ads. And we start with Deb's Bookstore. Browsers always welcome, books always on sale. Used books half price, new books 20% off each and every day.
Jollytown Rentals, where fun is always in the air. You can contact Miss Holly Mullins at 256-620-JOLLY. That's 5655.
Berkeley Bob's Coffee House and Whole Earth Store, complete espresso bar and lattes and mochas, and of course they have specialty coffees for sale. Open mic night will be the next one, September 15th, Monday, September 15th.
Brown & Company Beverages, located on Highway 157 in Cullman next to the Ford dealership. They want you to chill out and visit the beer cave. They have all the best brands, domestics, imports, local and regional beverages.
Pizza Hut, all-you-can-eat lunch buffet, 11 till 2 for just $6.49. Pizza Hut on 2nd Avenue North.
Grand Point Pharmacy has a new coffee shop and a little gift shop, and they make managing your prescriptions easy because managing your health is hard enough.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, and alignments. Open as early as 7:30 Monday through Friday.
Cotton State Barns, you can buy or you can rent to own. They have barns starting at just $14.96, and there's no credit check. You are automatically approved at Cotton State Barns.
Mr. Hicks Menswear and Formal Wear, Cullman's only men's specialty store for suits and sport coats in regular, big, and tall sizes. Ask about free groom's tux rental or special group pricing for suits and accessories. There we go with some of our merchant ads, and our question for today is about Berkeley Bob's Coffee Shop. Where is it located? Where is Berkeley Bob's Coffee Shop? If you don't know the address, give us a landmark.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I'm sure almost everybody knows where Berkeley Bob's Coffee Shop is. If you don't, you need to be paying attention to our ads. And of course, let's see, we have tacos from Casa Bell. We have Papa Murphy's Pizza and the pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center. Our telephone number is 256-734-7399. And go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank. If you couldn't tell, that video we were showing you was the grand opening of the Premier Bank office on Highway 157. We have a caller ready to go. We'll see if we can give away our prizes for today. Again, the question is, where is Berkeley Bob's Coffee House? Who's on the line, please?
Miss Grimes.
And from where are you calling?
From Holly Pine.
Okay, where is Berkeley Bob's Coffee House?
Well, I don't know the address, but it's up the street from Cullman Laundry and then across the walkway over the railroad track.
You got it. You got it. I knew you could find a landmark.
Somewhere. There's plenty.
Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Berkeley Bob's Coffee House. Let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now. We start with Frostings, where they have cupcake flavors of the month: orange creamsicle, chocolate chip cookie dough, and white velvet dipped in white chocolate. Oh, that's so good. They open at 10 o'clock.
Steel Orchard is offering the highest quality products at the lowest possible price since 1985, and you can buy your fresh hand-picked fruit from over 20 different varieties of apples at Steel Orchard.
Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center has the full fitness center, the indoor walking track, all sorts of classes available. You can buy a membership and save some money.
Casa Cafe, they have their specials every day on tacos, fajitas, burritos, and more. They have a buffet on Friday and Sunday, and they're on Main Avenue across from the post office.
Blizzard of the month for the last 3 days at Dairy Queen is Chips Ahoy. But remember the $5 lunch, including dessert, served every day from 11 till 4.
Renard's Gallery and Gifts is located on 1st Avenue Southeast. You can visit them on the web at renardsgallery.com, and they do jewelry, they do custom framing and prints at Renard's Gallery.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, $14.99 gets you the family barbecue pack, a full pound of barbecue, 2 sides and 4 buns.
Mr. Tommy Warhurst is located next to Specialty Pharmacy on Highway 157. You can call him today for your free quote at 256-338-3701.
Mullen's Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and service and towing. You can count on them today, Mullen's Body Shop.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course, located in Fairview, is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. It's an 18-hole golf course with four sets of tees to suit golfers of all abilities.
Earl's Body Shop, voted best in the automotive repair in Cullman. They do towing, 24-hour towing available. Of course, auto body repair as well. Earl's Body Shop, Highway 31 North. There we go, the merchant ads for today, and we'll be back and look at our community billboards and give away our birthday prizes right after this.
As soon as you've conquered coq au vin, there's chocolate to souffle. There's baklava to build from scratch, and béarnaise to top epic fillets. There is you and your guts, and heat that you can trust. KitchenAid Even Heat technology gives you incredible control over sautéing, melting, and simmering, and the most even baking across all racks. And when everything you try turns out, there's so much more to make.
I realized at that moment, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
A safe driver headed toward the freeway. He is doing 44 in a 45. Now
in the nation, Safe just got a little more exciting. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders.
Bill, that's the perfect merge. That was flawless.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Cullman Jefferson Gas. The Dodge City Lions Club International Boston Butt and Rib Sale is today and tomorrow. Sales will begin at 8 a.m. today, and the sales will continue until they are sold out tomorrow. The Boston Butts are $30 and a rack of ribs is $25. The Cullman County Golf Championship is this weekend. The fee is $105 per player, and that includes the greens fees and the cart fees. It includes prizes, a practice round, and a Saturday cookout featuring football games shown on the big screen. The Fairview Lions Club Labor Day celebration is going to be, of course, September 1st at Fairview Park. It's going to be featuring games, bouncy castle, and more activities for the kids, and the parade is at 11 a.m. The Southern Circuit Tour of Independent Filmmakers is coming to Wallace State. The film that they're showing on Thursday, September 11th is Speak Now. It's going to be at 6 p.m. The movie screening is free, and there will be a question and answer session with the filmmakers after the screening. The Sons of Liberty Charity Motorcycle Ride to benefit the Wounded Warriors Project is going to be September 13th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Sportsman's Lake Park. And if you have a community billboard you'd like to share with us, just visit us on the web at channel2cullman.com. You can call us at 256-734-7399 or be our friend on Facebook at Channel 2 Cullman. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Scotty Blair, Michaela Self, Benjamin Miller, Emma Goodwin, and Margaret Brown. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday tomorrow to Michael Weisner, Bill Smith II, Shay Powell, and Clinton Chalkley. And on Sunday, we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Clay Monfort, Jay Page, Bertha James, and Betty Glasscock. And of course, all the names from this week are going to be entered to the drawing to win the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, which is happening in just a little bit. And all our anniversaries from this week are going to be entered into the drawing for the $15 gift certificate from the kindergarten.
Ready for me to draw?
Ready.
Okay, first of all, the birthday cake winner from Dairy Queen is Clinton Chalkley, and Clinton's birthday is tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yep.
Okay,
perfect,
and
just in
we
time.
need to draw for our anniversary. I think we had 4 anniversaries earlier this week.
Yeah.
And our anniversary winner, Ashley and Bradley Handback.
Congratulations.
So they win the certificate from the Candle Garden.
Congratulations.
Our weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. It'll be a hot one today, high of 94. For tonight, overnight low of 71, but a rainy day maybe tomorrow. 80% chance of rain tomorrow with a high of 85. That's our program for today. Remember the Sweet Tater Festival on Sunday and Monday. Smith Lake Park. Have a good weekend.
Yes.
Thank you for watching today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.